They've only been making these American innovation dollars since 2018. They're not even supposed to be in circulation. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. We do have another in this roll. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Coin Quest Dollars. That, of course, being the series where I take $1,000 boxes of dollar coins like this, go through the rolls in the boxes looking for interesting and valuable coins that I can use to fill in my collection books. Out of the initial $1,000 in dollar coins that we had out of this box, we are down to just $300 left, and we're gonna be finishing it off today. Starting with this amazing American Innovators Kentucky Bluegrass Ender, which I am still in disbelief that we were able to pull something like that. They've only been making these American innovation dollars since 2018. They're not even supposed to be in circulation, and every single one of them has a mintage of under 1 million minted, which is like a coin collector's dream. As you can see, I have a coin collection specifically for these dollar coins, and I know exactly where it's going to be going. Well, one of two spots. It's either going to be the P or the D. If it was the S, those are under 100,000 made, so hopefully we get an S there, but it's a little bit tough. Of course, on top of the American Innovation Dollar, there is a ton of other stuff to look for in the small dollar coins, and I'll go ahead and throw up on the screen all of the stuff that we're going to be looking for in today's hunt. So now that you know what we're hunting and what we're looking for, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the hunt. Just like that, the $1,000 box is emptied out. Let's see what we can get. All right, guys, we will of course be starting with that Kentucky Bluegrass Ender, because that is definitely going to be the coolest ender out of this entire hunt. Very rare. We've already found a few of these though. You know, I thought this was just gonna be a one-time thing, but we ended up finding quite a few innovation dollars. So I would suspect that there's probably even gonna be more than one out of this hunt. So let's go ahead and just unroll it now and take a look at that. Awesome, awesome ender right there. You really can't ask for much else on top of a dollar hunt. So, all right, let's take a look, guys. Peel that back. And like I said, we're hoping for an S, but it's pretty unlikely, I'd have to say. This doesn't look like a proof coin to me. So it's probably just going to be a Philadelphia or Denver minted coin. Of course, we do have to look at the edge of the coin to figure that out. First off, let's go ahead and take a look at the obverse just so you can see what that looks like. So this is the American Innovation Dollar obverse. Every single one is going to have this. The only difference is that every year, that little gear down there in the bottom left corner, I guess you could say, of the coin does change. So you're going to see a little bit of a different variation on the gear depending on what year you're looking at. And then in 2018 on the base design, there is no gear. So, all right, let's go ahead and figure out what we have for a mint mark. And actually right off the bat, there it is, guys. You can already see it. It's 2022 Denver. So we're getting a Denver mint mark on that one. That's not too bad. I'll definitely take that. And I love the designs on these coins, although I will say it kind of almost looks like a token to me, like from an arcade machine or something like that. At least this design does, but I think it's really cool. You can see that's either a guitar or a banjo there. Probably a banjo given the circular design on that bad boy, but that's really, really cool right there, guys. You're probably not going to be finding this in circulation very often. We are just getting extremely lucky on this box, and I couldn't be happier with it. But that is awesome, guys. That's definitely going into the collection, and then taking a look at the rest of these coins. Let's see. We got some definitely shiny looking stuff here. We may end up getting another innovation dollar in here. Who knows? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the coins now. So again, if this is your first time, there is a lot of stuff to look for. So definitely make sure to check out the cheat sheet here. Right, like this, for example, Franklin D. Roosevelt. That is not supposed to be in circulation. So we'll put that to the side. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. We do have another American Innovation Dollar coin in this roll. And as I was just explaining, guys, looking at that gear mark, you can see this one doesn't have any gear mark on it whatsoever. So this is just going to be the base 2018 design, and that is what that looks like right there. I think we do need, maybe we don't need it. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, so we already got both the Philadelphia and the Denver on this base American Innovators coin, but you know, maybe we can grab ourselves a San Francisco. What do you think? No, that's just going to be 2018 P, so we're going to add this to our collection, of course. I'm never throwing back an American Innovation Dollar. Like I said, they should not be in circulation in the first place, so definitely worth a few bucks there. It's probably a good return on investment there. And let's see what else we got here, guys. Of course, there are other coins that I will be checking a little bit later, but just doing a brief go through here to take a look and see if anything is going to pop out at us. So 2000 Ps is one of the ones that we want to look at. Of course, those really shiny presidential dollars like that one right there. Dwight D. Eisenhower is another not intended for circulation coin. I'm just going to say NIFC going forward here because that's a mouthful. It keeps saying not intended for circulation. And Grover Cleveland, I believe, is also NIFC 2012 there. So there's actually two different versions of Grover Cleveland to look for because he did serve 2 non-consecutive terms. So keep that in mind when you're looking at those Grover Cleveland dollar coins. All right, guys, I'm going to take those to the side. We'll check all these other ones, see if anything else is going into our 5 different collections that we have for these dollar coins. And I'll get back to you guys in just a sec to see what we found. All right, it looks like I actually missed a couple NIFCs on my first round there. This one was turned over, Harry S. Truman. And then Benjamin Harrison, that just barely makes the cutoff again like that Grover Cleveland. It's a 2012. I don't know how I'm doing on those. So let me just take a peek real quick. Benjamin Harrison, yeah. Most of these I just need the Denver. So that's pretty much all we look for on that edge, if we got a Denver or not, and then we'll know if it's going in. So that one's not going into the collection, but we do keep it because it is an NIFC. We have a ton of those so far. So and then on this one right here, 2015 P on the Harry Truman. I don't think we need the P on that one as well. Yeah, as far as Harry Truman goes, we also need the Denver on that. So that's going to be going into the pile as well. Let's take a look at the rest of these coins. All right, so we ended up going 0 for 5 on the NIFC presidential dollars, but we will be going at least 1 for 2 on the American Innovation dollars. That Kentucky Bluegrass 2022 Denver is going to be going in right there. Right above the 2022 Denver Tennessee, which is pretty cool that we got that as well. And then we got this additional base 2018 American Innovators dollar. I really love that design. I think that is extremely cool. I think that's our 4th duplicate on this base American Innovators, and I know, guys, I just know we have been completely spoiled with this box. We are going to have a very difficult time finding another one of these anytime going forward, so gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get on to roll number 2. All right, here we go, breaking into roll number 2 for this final hunt of the box. Let's see what it's going to bring us. All right, so some really shiny stuff here. That is William Henry Harrison, so not going to be super interesting. I thought we had something like real shiny right there. There's a Lyndon B. Johnson right there, another NIFC coin. And what the, oh man, I thought we had something there. It's almost like I forgot what the designs are. Oh, how about that, guys? Gerald Ford. That is not one you see too often. I believe Ford was probably a 2016. Let me just double check here in the collection. Yeah, that is the last coin in the series officially. Of course, they are going to continue it as, unfortunately, certain presidents die. They end up having 2 years and then they can get their face on a coin as well. So Gerald R. Ford, 2016. We actually need the Philadelphia on that one. So, oh, wait a minute, guys. Look at that. Oh, here I am yapping about Gerald Ford. Well, we'll check it, but look at that. We just got another American Innovators dollar. We have 3 in 2 rolls so far, and I can already see the gear icon. I don't know why I said icon, but you can see the gear. Privy mark is what it's called on that coin right there. That is amazing. Let's check that Gerald R. Ford first, though, to see if we got the Philadelphia, which is the one we need. No, we just got the Denver on that one again. So, all right, that's all right, though. We'll definitely take it, and it's right next to this American Innovators dollar, so that is so cool, guys. Let's see what the design is going to be on this one. This one's it's got a little bit of water damage, it looks like, but still, not a coin you're supposed to see in circulation, so we can't be too upset. All right, here we go, guys. Let's figure out what this is going to be. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, another Kentucky Bluegrass. That is back-to-back Kentucky Bluegrass Innovators dollar. Now the question is, are we going to get the P? Because we just got the Denver. Let's see if we can get the P now and make that basically done for our collection. Here we go. No, we actually got the Denver again, it looks like. It's really tough to see that, but you can see it right there. That is a D and not a P. So this is actually going to be our very first duplicate of a state American Innovators dollar. I cannot believe that. Wish we got the P, but I'll take it anyway. All right, let's see what else we got going on in this roll. So a nice George Washington there. Martin Van Buren, I know we're still looking for the Denver on that one, so we'll check that. And that is not going to be the Denver. Martin Van Buren again. Let's see if we got it here. Oh, nice. So this one is the Denver on the Martin Van Buren. That's one of the few common presidential dollars that we still need in the collection, so we'll take it. So other than that Martin Van Buren going in the collection, nothing else really going in there, so we will move on to roll number 3 here. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 on the American Innovation dollars. It's looking good. I mean, look at how gold this roll is. We got a lot of gold coins in here, not too many Susan B's. So we got a good chance there, I'd say, at getting another American Innovators dollar. Let's see if we can do it. All right, I'm seeing a lot of presidential, that's for sure. Let's see what we can find though. All right, we're pulling a Grover Cleveland right off the bat, so that's not too bad. And then we come up on a Benjamin Harris once again. Another not intended for circulation right there. And it looks like we're finishing off with a Dwight D. Eisenhower, which I already have both of those. And I think that is just about it. So pretty bland roll right there, but hopefully roll number 4 has something better. All right, breaking into roll number 4, we got a Sackagawea on the end, which does remind me I have been pulling out all 2000p Sacagaweas and 1979p Susan B. Anthony's to look for a few errors and varieties on those coins. So we'll actually be looking at those in just a second here. Well, let's take a look at this roll first. That is a 2000 piece, so we'll pull it to the side. A couple of shiny President's dollars here, and that's why Woodrow Wilson certainly an NIFC. Not so much for James Monroe. All right, pull the 79s out, get that 2000p right there, and we'll see what else we got going here. Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh, guys, I don't think we've found this one yet. This is what I was talking about. The series went up through 2016, and then it continued with George H.W. Bush, who I believe passed in 2018. And then he got a coin in 2020. So that is the first George H.W. Bush that I have ever seen or held in my hands. And it's going to be going into our collection here. So 2020 Denver right there. That is super cool. A nice NIFC coin right there, which I've never seen before. So that is a very, very cool find. I'm happy with that one for sure. That definitely makes up for the last roll, which wasn't so great. And there is a Gerald R. Ford right behind him as well. So that's pretty cool. I will definitely take that as well. And then what do we got here? Ulysses S. Grant. Then following that up with a Warren G. Harding. Once again, another NIFC going into the pile. And it looks like that's going to do it for roll number 4. So guys, I got some coins to look at. Also an apology for the previous episodes. There's one that I have not been looking out for, so we're gonna take a look because I have actually went through all of the rejects from the previous episodes, re-grabbed all of the 2000p Sacagawea dollars, and we're going to be looking for another error, so stay tuned. Real quick though, before I do that, just wanted to show you guys my US Presidential $1 2012 to 2016 collection. It does go up to 2016 as you can see right here, but it actually goes a little bit further than that. If you flip to the next page, you can see we have a slot for George H.W. Bush, and his coin, like you just saw, is going to be the 2020, and we got the Denver, so we are going to be putting it in. It's our first coin on this back page. It's actually going to be one of the only coins that you can put onto this back page for quite some time, because as you can see, it starts with George H.W. Bush. The next president on this page is Bill Clinton and then George W. Bush, both of which are still alive. So yeah, we probably won't be getting too many coins into this page for quite some time. All right, so the error that I previously neglected to look for on the 2000p Sacagawea is called the Wounded Eagle, and for some reason I thought that this was the same as the Cheerios dollar. It is not. It is completely different. I'll put up a picture on the screen so you can see what you're looking for. I believe it's just a die break on the eagle. It makes it look like the eagle has like a spear through it. Look, we have over 100 of these 2000ps, which I pulled out of our previous rejects, and we're going to be looking at all of them to see if we got that Wounded Eagle or not. I did check on eBay and they're selling for decent money, so I would definitely be happy to pull one or two of those out. I don't know how easy or hard it is, but well, what the heck, let's go ahead and see if we got one. It certainly can't be harder than the Cheerios dollar, so all right, let's take our first one and put it up under the scope here. We are looking for that, looks like a spear through the chest of the eagle, and we have over 100 coins to check here, so this should be fun. All right, we're about halfway through now, and so far we have come up empty-handed, so hopefully the second half has something for us. I was just thinking, this kind of reminds me of the speared buffalo error on the 2005 Bison nickel. What the heck is going on with the people that are making these coins putting these spears through all these animals? I can't believe it. Somebody's got to call somebody or do something about it. No, but in all seriousness, I am really hoping we can find one of these. It's super cool. Let's keep looking. Well, I thought we had something there, but no, that's just super badly scratched up and definitely post-mint damage. What about Eagle Smoke in a pipe? Is that anything? All right, guys, we're down to our last few coins here. Still haven't been able to find it in over 100 coins, so I can see why it goes for so much money. And yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be finding it here, but we do have a few more. We actually need to check this stack right here for both the Cheerios dollar and the Wounded Eagle, so let's go ahead and do that now. Boy, that almost looks like a Wounded Eagle right there. We got a bit of a line going through it, but just to quickly show you what we're looking for on the Cheerios dollar, we're looking for detailed tail feathers, which only showed up on about, I think, 5,500. Nobody really knows exactly. There's only 60 or 70 of them known to exist. I'm going to hold on to this one, though, because I'm at least seeing something there. I don't know if that's the right angle for that line. But yeah, let's just keep looking here and see if we're going to get any of them on these last few coins. All right, last one here. And yeah, no. So I definitely need to get that Wounded Eagle onto this cheat sheet because it'll make it a lot easier. Of course, this cheat sheet needs a lot of updating. You guys have pointed out all kinds of errors on it. From what I gather, that is way more achievable than that Cheerios dollar. Of course, we'll be looking for both. Speaking of looking for things on dollar coins, we also want to look at the 1979 Philadelphia Susan B. Anthony's for that wide rim, which we've actually already found a few of those. So we know this one's attainable for sure. So let's take a look and see if we can get another one. All right, no wide rim this time around, but that's okay, guys. We have, what is that, 8 more rolls to go. I'm excited to see what's in them. Hopefully another Innovators dollar, maybe even another painted Innovators dollar like we got back in episode 2. Let's go ahead and get into them and see what we can find. All right, once again, guys, this sort of happened in the last episode, and I feel like we may have something here again. This feels like a really nice, sharp 1979S. So is this going to be a proof or not? I don't know. That's the thing. It's kind of hard to tell, but like, look at the shine on that thing. It's crazy. It's got to be a proof, right? But I don't know. I mean, looking at the edge as well, it may just be a really nice looking coin, but it's really hard to say. So a nice, very nice Susan B. Anthony there nonetheless. We'll definitely pull it to the side and try to figure that out in a little bit here. And we got a Woodrow Wilson coming out as well, so that's pretty nice to see. And looks like that's going to do it for roll number 5. So moving on to roll number 6, this will mark the halfway point in this hunt. And yeah, we're coming close to the end of the box here, guys. I don't know what's going to be in store in the next one. We'll just have to see. So here we go, breaking into roll number 6 now. I'm definitely going to miss these rolls that are chock full of innovation dollars. Let's see if we can grab one here. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not seeing one anyway. So, all right, let's take a look at what we got. All right, we got a William Howard Taft right there. What is that? Oh, Andrew Johnson. That one always throws me off for some reason. I always think that's going to be a NIFC, but it's not. The one right after Lincoln was Andrew Johnson. And we got a Truman right on the end, so that's pretty cool. I think that was showing reverse side up, so we wouldn't have known. 2 NIFCs out of this roll so far. Nothing crazy, though. All right, couple of pretty weak rolls there for 5 and 6. Hopefully we can turn that around here and get something more interesting, more on par with this amazing box as it's been so far. Here's a really shiny one without any edge lettering. That one's going to be a nice 2000P, which we can check a little bit later. Now this is interesting. It looks like it's going to be a Susan B. Anthony, but it's got a really dark edge to it. If I saw that in a roll of half dollars, I would think that might be silver, but probably not on that one. 1979 Denver it is. So, all right, we'll go ahead and dump these out. Well, actually, I see a 2013 P right there, so I may as well pull that out. That's going to be another William Howard Taft, the biggest president of all. And all right, let's go ahead and dump them out. Oh, hold on a second. I feel like I should grab that one too because it's another really nice looking edge right there. It's a 79P, so we'll hold that one to the side. Okay, enough talking. Let's see what we got. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, guys, we are going to be getting another innovation dollar right there. And this one is just going to be the base, unfortunately, it looks like, because I'm not seeing that gear symbol. So no statewide innovation dollar, but it's still cool to see this. This is like our 5th or 6th one. American Innovators 2018, and let's see, just for the heck of it, what is the mint mark going to be? It's going to be 2018 Philadelphia. So very, very cool right there, guys. That is our 3rd innovation dollar that is not going into the collection on this hunt. It's our 4th one overall. And let's see if there's going to be anything else in here that's interesting. All right, Chester Arthur apparently is an IFC, so we'll take that. Another Taft. We're just getting all kinds of Tafts. And there's a Gerald R. Ford. Nice. So let's see, which one do we need on the Ford? All right, so we're looking for the P on this one. It's so weird. The later ones we need the P's, and all the other ones we need the D's. And that one's going to be a D, of course. It's always the one that you don't need on these. So, all right, let's see what else we got. Just a few more coins left in this roll. There's a William Henry Harrison. We got a few more presidential dollars. A 2001 Denver, which is kind of interesting to see. Usually you see the 2000s, but this was meant for circulation, so nothing crazy there. Got a couple of 79s, and it looks like that's going to do it. All right, so roll number 8 gives us a Lyndon B. Johnson once again. We'll put that to the side, see if we need that one. But other than that, it's looking pretty sparse. Yeah, so not too much going on in that roll there. Actually, not too much going on in those last 4, but we do have some coins to check once again. We'll start with those Sacagaweas, looking for that Wounded Eagle and that Cheerios dollar. Let's see if we can get lucky here and find one of those. But we got something on this one. Again, I don't know if that's the right angle or not, because I don't have the picture here, which would really help me as I'm going through these. Definitely something on the abdomen of the eagle there, so I'll put that one to the side just for now. All right, that's gonna do it for the Sacagawea checks. Now on to the Susan B's. We're looking for that wide rim near date. So let's take a look. All right, no wide rim either. So I guess we'll get on to the last 4 rolls and see what we can find. Maybe we're just saving the best for last year. And I gotta remember, we found 2 state innovation dollars and like 2 other base innovation dollars. It was just crazy. This is a 2012 right off the bat there. That's kind of interesting. Let's pull that one out. Actually, there's another 2012. So there's Grover Cleveland. And then this one is Chester Arthur, so not too bad right there. Let's see what else we got in this roll. All right, so we ended up with 3 NIFCs, all 2012 out of that roll. Not the most exciting roll, once again. I tend to think that as you get to more modern stuff, like 2016, 2020, that H.W. Bush was pretty cool. 2012's, not so much, but who knows, guys? You never know what's gonna be in the next roll. So let's take a look here and see if we're gonna get ourselves another innovation dollar into the collection. That's really what I'm after at this point. All right, let's see what we got. All right, once again, not much going on that roll. Here we go, on to the second from the last roll on this box. Definitely some shiners here. So hopefully we can turn our luck around here at the end. Oh, yes, we will. Look at that. I see an innovation dollar right there. Well, it's just going to be the 2018, but very much welcome. I'll say that, especially after the last few rolls we've had. So, yep, 2018 it is. And let's see what the mint mark's going to be on it. 2018P. All right, so I never get tired of seeing these, though. If I had an entire roll of these, I wouldn't be mad whatsoever. There we go. American Innovators 2018. That is going to be number 5 for this set of rolls. So really heavy on the American Innovators here. I don't think we've had this many, at least this ratio, in any other of the coins that we've looked through so far. And like I said, guys, some pretty shiny coins here. We got a Lyndon Johnson right there, right off the bat. So let's see what else we're going to be able to find in here. I think this might be a good roll. Oh, actually, look at that, guys. It's been a while since we found a Susan B going into the collection, but this is one that we do not have yet. So if you don't know, they made them from 1979 to 1981, I want to say. And then they made them for 1 more year in 1999, and that's what we have here. These are intended for circulation, so you do see them. We found quite a few 1999 Phillies, and this is our first 1999 Denver, so that one is going into the collection. All right, taking a look at the rest of the roll, we just got another William Taft, so another NIFC there. And there we go, we got a Harry Truman, as well as a Grover Cleveland the end here, so that's pretty cool to see. I think that's number 4 NIFC for the presidential dollars on that roll. So really a pretty good roll there for the second to last. Now we just have 1 more roll to go. Let's see what it's got. All right, this is pretty sweet. I just realized the last roll has 2 Susan B. Anthony's, 1 on each end. So that'd be pretty cool if this ended up being full of Susan B's. Although I'd take an innovation dollar once again, like I've always said. Those are pretty fun to find, especially the ones that come out of the States. And yep, this is definitely going to be a mixed bag. We got a whole bunch of different looking rolls here. So here we go, guys. Last roll. We had 4 hunts out of this box. It's been action-packed, tons of stuff to learn, tons of stuff to find. Make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoy, because I've been having a ton of fun with this series. Let me know if you are as well, and you want to keep, and if you want me to keep making these dollar hunts, because they are super, super fun. All right, let's see what we got here on our last roll, guys. We got 3 Susan B's in a row, which we'll be checking in just a second here. Nice, shiny 2000P Sacagawea right there. Hopefully that one ends up being a Cheerios dollar. There we go. We got a Grover Cleveland right there. I think that's the later one. And then a whole bunch of presidential dollars in a row here. So let's see if any of them are going to be good. No, it looks like all standard stuff. How about that? Another 2000P, which we can check. Some more 79s. There's an 80 right there. And that is going to, let's see, Chester Arthur 2012. That is a NIFC. And then I think we just got some 2001, 2000 Ps. And then, yeah, pretty standard stuff there at the end, guys. But we got some more coins to check. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get one of those cool airs or varieties on the 2000P. And maybe a narrow or, and maybe a wide rim on the 79P Susan B's. So let's go ahead and check and see if we got anything good. All right, so once again, we're gonna check the Sacagaweas. Oh, that's definitely post-mint damage, but it's kind of in the spirit of the air, right? You got the big scar on the eagle. How about scarred eagle? No, I don't think that would work. But yeah, let's see if we can get one of those errors. All right, last 2 chances on the box to get something on these Sacagaweas. Here is number 1 and number 2. Nothing really going on there, guys, but we do have a bunch of Susan B's to check, so let's see if we can get a near date here at the end of this box. All right, last few coins to check. This one has been really difficult in this hunt, and it looks like we're not going to get it. So we got a couple of them, though. I can't complain. In the overall hunt, the whole box, I think, produced 2 or 3, so really can't complain there. So now that we are $1,000 into this coin quest to see how we can fill up our collections, I say we take a quick check and see how those collections are looking. Okay, so we don't have any Eisenhower dollars. Those are the big ones. We only looked at the small ones so far. So let's take a look at those collections. Here we go. Starting off with the Susan B. Anthony's starting in 1979. We got this whole page filled up except for those 2 proofs, which I've been a little confused on. I may have those. I just can't tell for sure. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. This page is difficult. In 1981s, those are all not intended for circulation. You can see there's 5 different types of those to find, along with the 80S proof. We did just get the 1999 P and D. That came out right at the end there. I didn't realize there was a 1999 P proof to be on the lookout for, so I'll have to be looking out for that as well. But overall, we're doing pretty well on the basic stuff in this collection, including that near date. So we did get that. That was pretty cool. Moving on to Sackagawea dollars. This one is tough. You can see, obviously, the 2000 and 2001s, those came out easily. We did get a 2002 P, which is an NIFC, but then it's pretty bare after that. I mean, we got a few NIFCs here and there. We also got a few of those Native American dollars, which started in 2009. And then we did get one that is a little bit more rare, the 2016 P. I believe that is the Code Talkers. Yeah, that one's the Code Talkers right there. But you can see, guys, this is a really tough collection to get into. So I think we'll probably be working on that one for a little while. Now moving on to the US presidential dollar coins 2007 to 2011. These are much easier to get than the one after it. And you can see we have almost all of this filled in, of course, other than the proofs. We're somehow still missing that Zachary Taylor 2009D. And then again, really weird, but all of the 2011s, we're still looking for the Denvers on those. So we'll be on the lookout for those in the next one. And now we're getting to the stuff that really surprised me. The collections that we shouldn't have been this far into, but we are. Take a look at this, guys. 2012 to 2016, everything in here is in an IFC. The weird thing is that most of the time we only got one mint mark. So over here in 2012, only Philadelphia. Over here in 2013, only Philadelphia, and then one Denver somehow. Over here, again, only Philadelphia, one Denver on the Calvin Coolidge. And then over here, I guess we got a little luckier over here. It's sort of mixed. It's like it switched over to Denver. You can see the switch almost. We were all Phillies, and then we're like, okay, we'll get some Denvers. And then it switches over to solely Denvers for the rest. So I don't know what's going on here. We did get one George H.W. Bush as well on the Denver, so that was extremely cool. I really like that coin. But as you can see, guys, we are way further into this collection than we should be for only going through $1,000. So I don't know what to tell you. Now moving into a collection that I didn't even know existed until a few weeks ago. I didn't expect to get anything into this collection, maybe 1 or 2 coins if we're super lucky. We got quite a few into this though. Obviously that base 2018 P and D did come out for us. We also got a 2019 Delaware, a painted 2020 Connecticut, which was super cool. You definitely want to go check that episode out if you didn't see it. And then we got to flip forward a couple pages. We got our Bluegrass Kentucky 2022 Denver. That was an ender on this episode, and an additional 2022 Denver Tennessee. So really good progress on this collection. Obviously a long way to go though. This could be a lifetime task. So I'm definitely setting myself up for a lifetime of collecting here, but I'm all for it. Now taking a look at our keepers that were duplicates. As you can see here, we have an entire 3 full rolls of NIFC presidential dollars 2012 up to the current date, as well as almost a whole 4th one. I actually ran out of rolls because I didn't expect to be finding this much stuff this early on, so I will have to get more rolls so we can put that one in. And then over here we have extra innovators dollars. That is so crazy right there. How many is in there? 6, 7? Just unbelievable, and including the ones that went into the collection. These are our extras, so keep that in mind. We did get 2 additional narrow date wide rim 1979 Philadelphia Susan B. Anthony's. And then over here for just the weird oddities that we find, I do like to keep track of those as well. There was a quarter in one of the rolls, and don't worry, I didn't lose 75 cents. It was an extra coin, so we actually made a little bit of money there. So yeah, that does it for the initial $1,000 box of dollar coins, and there's a lot here, guys. Tons of stuff to look for. I hope that you guys learned something throughout this journey so far. I'm very excited to get into the next one, but I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break before we get into another $1,000 box. I at least got to return the other one so we can put some money back into the coin roll hunting fund and be able to actually afford another. But hey, if you're enjoying this series and you want to see me do more of it, make sure to let me know down below in the comments. Of course, subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week, always bringing you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next one.